Boyfriend is his new single, highly anticipated track. It's available now on iTunes. Came out at midnight last night or this morning.
Midnight.
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock.
On the West Coast.
9:01.
Tell me about picking Boyfriend as your first single.
It was really a hard choice. I mean, we had so many songs. I mean, so many up tempos that we could have released, and I thought we should slow it down a little bit. I feel like every single that's dropping is like this. I mean,
Right.
So
Right.
you can only take so much of that. So I wanted to do something a little different, slow it down, and it's just something a little bit more mature, but it's also something that I think I'm ready for.
There was so much talk about what you were going to do next. I mean, everybody in the music business, everybody in the world had an opinion about it. Did you listen to all that? Did you shut the door and say, you know what, I'm not going to hear any of it. I'm just going to focus on what's inside of me?
There's so many people that are going to give me opinions and tell me how I should, how my career should go. But, I'm the only one who can ultimately make those decisions, because I'm gonna have to live with my career for the rest of my life, so I have to make those decisions where I want my career to go. So I thought this was the perfect single, so that was why it was my single,
right,
not because anyone else.
So some of the lyrics, I'm gonna play it here in just a second. I'm psyched to play it on the radio. This is a massive monster hit.
Thank you.
We are gonna jam it in a second. You're gonna hear a lot of this on the radio, but some of the lyrics are, if I was your boyfriend, I'd never let you go. I can take you places you ain't never been before.
Yeah.
Before. Now, are you? I knew it was before, but I couldn't actually say that. I'm glad you did it. So now, is this first person, or are you playing the role of every guy?
I'm just basically, it's just metaphor. I mean, it's basically just for my fans. I mean,
It's not you saying, here's the kind of boyfriend I am. This is
the
not
type
a
of
song
boyfriend
about
I think that people should be in general.
Be.
Yeah.
This is what you should aspire
this
to
is
be.
what you should say to your girl.
Okay, listen to it right now. Justin Bieber, Boyfriend. It's got a crawl to it, man. It's got a smooth, poised crawl to that.
Thank you.
What's it like to hear it on the radio?
It's great, man. For the first time, that's the first time I've heard it, so it feels good.
It's not, by the way, it's number one on iTunes. It's number one in I think 16 countries on iTunes. We got some fans outside the studio. Manny on the streets is Manny in the courtyard right now.
Say hi to Justin and Ryan. Ellen.
So,
I got a couple questions, man.
Yeah, what'd they think?
What did you guys think about the new single?
I loved it.
You loved it? You had a question, right, for Justin?
Yes. When is your next tour coming on?
Good question.
My next tour, great question. So after I finish my album and my album comes out, then I'm gonna rehearse for my tour, and then I'm gonna go on tour. So probably right like this summer.
End of summer?
Yeah,
End of summer?
end of summer.
So good news there.
Yeah.
You're gonna get some tickets, right?
Yes.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's your question for Justin?
Do you ever get tired?
He doesn't
No,
look
no,
it.
I'm actually a robot. No, I'm just kidding. No, I definitely get tired. But I'm good. I actually went to bed pretty early last night because I knew I had an early date, so I'm not tired today.
He's got good work ethic.
Yes.
And one more question from Alex here. What's your question?
Hi, Justin. I know you have your friend Alfredo Flores following you around,
Yes.
making video. Can we expect another Never Say Never, Never Ever Say Never, maybe?
Never ever say never. Yeah, maybe. My fans all loved my my first one, so maybe never say never ever. That's what it's gonna be
That's
called.
not true.
Yeah, it's not.
All right, Manny, thank you very much.
All right,
Thank you
man.
guys for
Thank
being
you.
here.
Oh, I have another question.
Yes.
What about another fragrance?
Another fragrance. Yes,
What's
we're
the current
doing
fragrance?
It's Someday. It's
Someday.
called Someday. But we're doing another one. It's just a branch off of that, and
Another
it's
Day.
it's a new scent. I don't know.
Another day, another scent.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about your album for a second. It's called Believe.
Yes.
And it's scheduled to come out June-ish?
Yes.
Okay. Can you give us tell us a little bit about it? I know it's said to be edgier.
It's
That's the
so
word.
no. I mean, it's like a lot. It's kind of classic. I feel because the songs I feel won't get old. It's just the music is very fresh, but it's also I'm taking a lot from old school music. Like a lot of Michael Jackson is inspired in this album. A lot of like old R&B, a lot of old pop. Just stuff that I feel I can bring into it, but also make fresh and new. So it's pretty special.
Did you work with Will.i.am on any of it?
I worked with Will.i.am, yeah, a little bit as well.
So months ago, this was maybe 8 months
yeah.
ago, he was here and we were talking about you. Here's what he said.
No, I want to get Justin Bieber into writing his own music and producing his own songs.
And how's it going?
He's going to get hurt, where he's gonna go through a relationship problem.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna get right because we all did as teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
So the kind of artist that Justin Bieber can be is the kind of person that goes through stuff
Yeah.
and able to sing about it and doesn't have to wait for anyone.
I see. I don't know if you got hurt, but I feel like when you're doing Boyfriend there, that track.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like you own that. That is you. That's who you are.
Yeah.
You know.
That was me. That was me. That was me all the way. I wrote the whole thing, like the whole verses.
Yeah.
And so it is just a representation of me. So that's what's special.
There are fewer and fewer that question your talent, and after this record, I don't think anybody's going to question it. So congratulations.
so
We're going to come
much.
back with Justin Bieber right here. Justin Bieber is here celebrating his almost worldwide #1 with
Thank you,
Boyfriend.
man. Thank you.
And people watching through the window. As a matter of fact, his manager,
Ryan's
Scooter,
cousin Artie, can I help you?
is in the phone room answering phone calls and has been taking requests and getting feedback, I think, on the record all morning long.
We gave away the Wango tickets, but
He's
if you
giving
show
Scooter.
up with Ryan for breakfast, he
Scooter.
might give you some.
Scooter, put him
He
on hold
doesn't
for
know.
one
He
sec.
doesn't know. He's
Yeah, just hit the whole button.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
Hey,
you.
buddy. How are you?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good. So how's it going on the phones?
We're going really well. Everyone's really excited about Justin's record, but they're more excited to find out where you're having breakfast tomorrow with cousin Artie to see if they can get Twango Tango tickets.
Breakfast with Ryan doesn't have the same ring as Breakfast with Bieber this morning, which we're doing. Very exciting day. You see #1 in like 16 countries on iTunes already.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. What can you tell us about the album? I asked Justin.
Okay, I got a good story for the
Okay.
fans about the album. He turned 18 on March 1st.
Yes, I heard.
And we found out the exact time he turned 18, which is, I think, 12:56 a.m.
Right.
So we realized it was 9:56 here. So when it was 9:56, we said, Justin, you are exactly 18 years old now. He was in the booth recording a song he wrote about the fans, which is the title track of the album, Believe. And he wouldn't get out. He goes, I want to finish. So we all kind of looked at each other and said, wow, he's really committed and focused. So the album's really amazing. It's everyone we played it for. We had Ashton Kutcher come over the other day because this whole punk thing, and talk with Justin and hear the album, and he was shocked. And you know, I'm a 30-year-old man, and all my buddies who've heard it are really, really excited. So it's good. And I also apologize for all the people that now think you have a cousin Artie who've been calling you.
Don't worry. It's all right. Well, I'm glad you guys are here to celebrate. By the way, speaking of turning 18, remember I told you I got you that when you're 18, you can get a membership to Costco?
No.
That's the
There it
Costco
is.
You
membership.
really got me a Costco
told
membership.
you.
Yeah, you gotta
You know
go
what I
use
just
that.
got too? I just got like I just got a year free.
Pinkberry.
No, a
Yogurt
year
Land.
free. Chipotle card.
Come on. Look, it's got your name.
It says
on
Justin
it.
Bieber's custom-made, handcrafted, responsibly raised, sustainable crown burrito card.
After that plug, you're going to get 10 years worth of big, beefy burritos.
Congrats. Have you used it yet?
Have you used it yet?
I haven't
No.
used it yet.
All right. Well, you can start today.
Yeah.
So you saw Hunger Games over the weekend.
I did. I
What'd you
went.
think?
I went at 12:45 and I fell asleep because I was.
'Cause it was so
It
late.
was so late, and I
Yeah.
worked all day, and I thought it was cool to go to a 12:45 premiere, but it was 2-hour movie and
2 hours and 22 minutes. I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so it was like how late when
It was late.
Crazy, yeah.
It was middle of the night, but it did tremendously well over the weekend. Do you
Yeah.
see yourself, not to compare it, but do you see yourself wanting to play roles in film scripted roles?
Yeah, for sure. We're working on scripts right now. Mark Wahlberg and I are working on the script right now. It's not fully done yet, but we're gonna be doing a movie together soon.
That's
I know
so
that
cool.
Selena is away doing Spring Breaker. Is
Yeah,
that the movie she's doing?
yeah.
How's that going?
No, right now
Or
she's
is she done with
she's
that?
no, she's doing that right now. She's killing it. She's having so much fun. It's with James Franco and a couple other people, so she's really excited.
Now, do you read her scripts?
I mean, if she gives it to me to read.
I think you want to read as the guy in her
Yeah,
life. You want to
yeah.
know what she's up to, right?
Yeah. I mean,
If James Franco's in a movie with Selena, you want to read that.
yeah, I mean, I need to figure out what's going on.
Right,
Is this like?
Have to throw down.
Yeah, no, but it's cool. She's playing like it's kind of pretty. It's a pretty wild movie. I mean, especially for her. So she's really excited to take on the challenge, and she's doing basically she's going out of her element because she's done a lot of like I mean, her last movies and her her Disney show.
Yeah.
It was kind of younger, but this is older, and she's really excited about it.
And what are you doing to fill time while she's away?
I'm working, man. I just work all day. That's kind of keeps me occupied.
Well, it's going well. Boyfriend is a song we just premiered here on 102.7 Kiss FM. It's out today. And this, you worked with Posner on it.
Yes.
And so who was the team on this one? So
This was Posner.
He's a great songwriter.
Yes, and Mason, who's the producer, and they killed it. We just went in and we just made it, and yeah, they helped out a lot.
Brother, I'm proud of you, man. Thanks
you,
for
man.
coming in.
Thank you so much.
Justin Bieber, good to see
Yay.
you. Thanks, Scooter.